Welcome back to another installment of Professor Charles's Law. Shooby-doo-doo-doo. Oh, yeah. Welcome back to another installment of Professor Charles is Live today. And today, this is going to be a different type of video or content, as we call it. Today, let's just talk about peers in the same lane. So, personally, let's think about this. There are peers. You got your, I guess you could say, good peers. Then you have your somewhat kind of like strange or maybe weird type of peers when it comes to your growth as a content creator. But let's talk about these things. So, honestly, I'm like this when it comes to it. I mean, pretty much, like I said, with this whole content creator thing, there's a lane for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Realistically, I mean, just about anything you could kind of think of. I've seen all types of channels, and each channel has something different to offer. You know what I'm saying? And it could be on different things, whether it's books, whether it's daily vlogging, whether it's cars, whether it's music, whether it's history, whether it's shoes, whether it's what is the another one? Do it yourself videos, fashion, you know what I'm saying, interior decorating. I've seen all types of channels. But let's talk about things with peers. I personally think peers are a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's good to have peers. You know what I'm saying? But there's also a downside to peers. And let's just say with peers, the good thing is sometimes you need their feedback. I know there's been times where I've done content. I said, yo, I need feedback. Could you give me some feedback on what I need to do in order to see if people are going to enjoy this content that I'm putting out? And the thing is, actually, one of the peers that I had, I know a lot of you guys have not seen one of my videos, but a peer recommended me doing a song for my channel. Because at the time, your boy didn't have a fresh intro thumbnail, you know what I'm saying? So I asked, I said, yo, what do you think if I do a song? I played with the idea for quite a bit, and I was just like, you know what? A song does sound good. And they say, yo, keep the song up. So there are peers that are helpful. You know what I'm saying? Either they can give you advice, share their insights, or just kind of be one of those people like a lending ear, or just you could chop it up and ask questions and stuff like that. You do have that in this lane. You know what I'm saying? And they're usually people that are really rooting for you. They see the growth, they see the potential, they see the value, the time, the commitment, that you're putting into what you're presenting. And that's great, you know what I'm saying? But then there's the other equation to this, right? We have the equation where you have the peers that are in secret competition with you, which is the most like crazy thing ever. I'm like, why be in secret competition with your peers where if you're not working hard enough or if you feel like you're not doing enough, you have to level yourself up. You should not be competing with your peer because, oh well, they did 3 videos a day, they did 15 videos a day, whatever, a mini amount. I'm just giving an example, okay? I'm not trying, sorry if it was over dramatic, but I'm just saying you should not be having secret competitions because you have to better yourself in order to put out decent content. You know what I'm saying? There's always room for improvement. Also, the other thing is they're like very like not like they're very, how can I say, not non-negotiable. I'll just say they're rough around the edges. Sometimes you have peers like that. They see your growth and then they get irritated by it. You know what I'm saying? And I've had instances like that, and it's not as bad as it is now, but I know who really rocks with me versus who doesn't. And sometimes I can see that peers are annoyed, and I'm just like, hey, you know what I'm saying? don't be mad at me, right? Because I'm putting out content. You know what I'm saying? Either you are doing enough or you just not doing enough. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing too. We have to understand, like, you should not be mad at your peer because, oh, well, they drop a video. Oh, I'm mad now. Oh, why they keep doing this? Why they doing that? You need to worry about what you're doing for your channel for it to work. You should not be worried about why it's working for them. You know what I'm saying? Stop comparing. The comparison thing, that's got to stop too, y'all. Y'all have to stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, it's like, why compare yourself to an egg, you know what I'm saying, and you a piece of meat? You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving weird comparisons. I see that coming. But I just think that a lot of us gotta get out of this secret competition thing. I see hating on your peer because they have a nice community coming through. The other thing I want to say about peers, you know, your peers are, you know, usually if they really appreciate what you're doing, they'll tell you that keep doing your thing, keep rocking with you and stuff like that. Some peers are just like I said, they're just secret haters, and stuff like that. But also, what you probably should do, especially when you have, you know, the peers that are so-called secret in competition with you for no apparent reason, right? You need to kind of let them go too. I know it sounds crazy, but at the end of the day, do not, please, people, please do not do that to yourself where you're keeping on dead weight to content creators that are secretly in competition with you, not supportive of what you're doing at all. Zero, you know what I'm saying? Zero amount support. And also just, you know, always negative. You know what I'm saying? I've had that experience too. Why is you doing this? Why are you doing that? Well, hold up. Wait a minute. I'm putting out content. What about you? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta cut it into them. You know what I'm saying? Like a blade, whoosh, cut right into them. You know, not like in a disrespectful manner, but just being real with them about it. And that's the other thing I see. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, it's crazy, man. Sometimes the peers that you come across are not always quite what you think they are sometimes. And I know sometimes that's a rough patch, man, because sometimes I've seen this with content creators too. Let me just say this, by the way. They have so much of a deep admiration for another content creator, and it's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying like, oh, now I'm not saying idolize them. I'm just saying you can have a deep admiration or just you know, or respect for them, but then this ugliness comes out of them. I've experienced that maybe once, and I was just like, you know, it wasn't admiration. Me personally, it was the grind that person was showing. I was just like, then when I started to really see who they were, because sometimes things take time for it to reveal itself. And I was like, ugh, they're so rude, they're so ugly, they're so disrespectful. And the thing was, this content creator, and I'm not gonna say who it is, they made it seem like I ain't had nothing going on in my life. Like I'm just supposed to watch their videos 24/7. Look, first off, I'm single, okay. Second off, I have an actual job. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, to expect that out of somebody, you know what I'm saying? And I watch when I can watch people's stuff. And you know what I'm saying? At the time, that person thought like, oh, well, you should only watch my videos. Ridiculous, right? But there are some people that are self-absorbed. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that too. Where they're only just, you know, just watch my videos. Just watch my videos. You know what I'm saying? But then they don't want to watch your stuff, right? So, and that happens, you know what I'm saying? It's all about kind of figuring it out along the way, but just be careful, y'all. Some of y'all idolizing these, you know, your peers, and then you start to see like a crappier side to them. Also just, be careful who you interact with too, you know what I'm saying? There was one, person, and I don't have any regret. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't like where they were going. Like they kept sending me, like they were here, they were sending me strange comments. Oh, let's do something together. And it got weird. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm like, if it gets too weird and I don't really like your energy like that, I just like remove myself out the equation. But like I said, unsub to people, guys. Understand that all your peers are not always for you. True, you know, it's unfortunate, but it's just the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? Be thankful when peers really appreciate what you're putting out. And also just know that you know we all can get better at something. And like I said, if you feel like you lacking at something, stop comparing yourself to your peer. Stop with some of the stuff that people are doing. Like some stuff, either you it's a choice. You know, life is all about choices and decisions, and we have to understand that. And like I said, but don't ever look at your peer and think like, oh, I'll never get as good as them. All it takes is time and just understanding and knowing that I can get better at something. And that's really what it boils down to. Like I said, I appreciate my peers, the ones that really genuinely appreciate what I put out. And you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the ones that didn't really show me no love. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no hate there. Ain't no hate. You know what I'm saying? There's no hate there, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You just recognize they ain't really showing you no love. They ain't coming. They not supporting. You know what I'm saying? You sub to them and stuff. And you just sometimes you just have to kind of go your separate ways. You know, and that's what life is. Sometimes people grow apart and we go our separate ways, and that's it's okay. You know what I'm saying? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I wanted to dabble on peers for quite a bit. I wasn't for sure where I wanted to go with this, but I hope you learn from this. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we all go through experiences in life and what not to talk about peers, the good and bad, right? But until next time, guys, have a great day, and I'm out. Subscribe, comment, like. Thanks for watching.